That is it, allowing Asprey to run full and gain some valuable meterage. High ball, Petnet got underneath it and allowed Lynch to take the mark uncontested at the end. This will test him. 53 metres out, distance okay. That is damn good. Tigers rise. Lynch gets his first of the year.
Same for Hardigan, and you know, you give Richmond a sniff, you're going to be in trouble. Mitchell tries to tidy up. Jaff again, dashing off half-back as he did with good success last week, but they've turned it over. Revolt off the left, long to Lynch, and Tom will do the rest. A blazing start by the Tigers.
Huge numbers back here, Hawthorn.
Kane Lambert, another top 10 in the BNF last year.
Except there.
Such a choice of stars to go for, and Lynch takes the ground.
It works out now to Bolton. He needs to get himself involved in the game. Lynch, first time we've really seen him, takes a strong contested mark. 3 goals this season. Trots in.
Right.
And squeezes it home.
Now it's in the hands of another great kicker. In short, he puts it there for Riewoldt and Lynch. Riewoldt keeps it in front. Wines, Lambert, handball, standing start. Richmond break the deadlock.
So we know it's in them. Again, Marlon Pickett involved. Flicked it up to Edwards. Inside 50, Lynch with a big leading lane. Hooley. It's all going one way, and Lynch to give the Tigers the lead, and he slots it. Normally creative by foot. Sits it out in front of Lynch. Those hands have been superb all night. And he strikes it superbly. 3 in the quarter for Lynch. From inside the square. Beautiful penetrating ball for Lynch. Off a step. Kicks the Tigers first.
Castagna will run around. Yep, there he gets the hook and gets plenty of it. But he's hooked it too far. Won't quite make the distance. And Lynch goes up and takes a screamer.
Danger for the Lions. Turnover. Really hard to defend from there. Castagna inside 50. And Lynch gets on the end of it. Can the champ ignite something? Runs a bit of an arc, a high ball here for Lynch.
Isn't it? The fact that he gets up and plays on, probably going to be okay, maybe a fine.
Riewoldt to Lynch.
He doesn't get up, he goes off the ground for some reason, then he cops a week.
This is a strange game. Have a look at Harris on the mark. Now this sums up some facets of this game tonight. Goodness gracious me. I can't believe what I'm seeing as Lynch comes in and splits the absolute middle. And Harris is not so happy.
It's their first mark of the game, the Tigers. Can you believe that? Lynch got rid of Collins and he's taken an uncontested mark in the end. So Sam Collins hit the deck. Opens up the angle a little bit. Beautifully struck. He couldn't kick that any better. Tom Lynch kicks his first. Spears the kick. Lynch direction. Oh, brilliant effort. Almost like a catcher's mitt, the initial one-handed attempt. Hands from Chalmers. Get another one-on-one look. The strength of Tom Lynch on display. Oh, he waltzes through a couple. Collins later tackled out. Martin surging onto it. Castagna riding shotgun there. Ballard kept his feet, but back to Lynch, who followed up beautifully. Tom Lynch kicks his 3rd goal.
Dow, that's his strength, his ability to find some space and burst away from a stoppage.
Holding Richmond.
And Tom Lynch.
Lynch.
Gets close to Collins. Gives it a ride. And gets it home.
Yanko trusts his judgment and his kick. It didn't quite work out the way he would have hoped. Revolt decides to pass, and that's a better connection with Tom. Naish bearing down. He's kicked it high and just hopes Lynch is going to launch over Crisp. Martin. Yeah, summed it up nicely onto the chest of Lynch. They need 7, they need 3 in just under 5 minutes. Tom Lynch. Good strike. Great result. Not dead yet, the Tigers.
Had his man beaten on the lead there in Leicester, who's back in the side tonight. In comes Pickett. Good footwork, Rewalt. Superb on the left, multi-skilled. Lynch still in the hunt here. Marks. The early signs are good, Days, there's no doubt about it, and they're obvious. Around the corner he goes, Lynch. Kicks the first for the Tigers.
I don't know whether or not they're gonna. That's a problem. Well, hasn't been today. 3 from centre clearance as well.
The Tigers' stoppage game has been great. Yeah.
It's a bit heavy on the kick. There's still a chance here for Castagna. The handball over the top, and the goal beckons for Tom Lynch, and he nails it.
So, what can the Tigers do now? They are now under threat. This is it. Their reign could come to an end today in Perth, but Lambert comes out and says, not just yet. So Lynch comes in from 45 metres out. And he starts the comeback for the Tigers.
Oh, he didn't. Now the third entry inside 50. Looking for anyone that can get on the end of it. Lynch has taken a beauty.
Low punching ball is good to Baker. Tigers have got men forward of the footy. Lynch is deep. They go in that direction now. O'Brien comes back with a flight, but Lynch is a bit too strong.
Mitchell tries to flick the ball out. Here go the Tigers. Getting the ball out nicely. Collier Dawkins' kick was a mongrel in the end. He probably could have steadied and had a real shot at goal there, but they get the rush behind. No, deliberate, is it?
No, he's paid holding the ball.
He didn't handle it, obviously.
Lynch kicks, it's a goal, and they do exactly that. The Tigers back in it, his second.
Out of bounds. That was out of bounds. That was out